Most Chevy Tahoe buyers ask the wrong question. They ask which trim has the best interior, which one has the strongest towing package, which one fits the family budget this year. The only question that actually matters when you're spending $40,000 or more on a full-size SUV is this: is there a ticking time bomb under the hood, and does the dealership already know about it? With the Chevy Tahoe, specifically the 5.3L V8 from 2014 to 2021, the answer to both questions is yes. Here's what's happening. GM built an engine system called Active Fuel Management, AFM. The idea was simple: deactivate 4 cylinders at highway speeds to save fuel. On paper, it sounds smart. In reality, it became one of the most expensive reliability problems in the full-size SUV market. And here's the scary part. Most buyers don't know it exists until the repair bill shows up. Because the Tahoe doesn't look broken, it drives fine at first, everything feels solid. Then, somewhere between 80,000 and 120,000 miles, the lifters collapse, and when they do, you're not looking at a small fix. Here's how this video is built. We pulled owner forums, high-mileage mechanic reports, GM technical service bulletins, and documented repair costs from Tahoe owners past 100,000 miles. We looked at which specific years are affected, which engine configurations fail most often, and most importantly, which Tahoes are actually safe to buy. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which model years to avoid, what the fix actually costs, and the 3 things to check before buying any used Tahoe. Let's get into it. The 5.3L V8 LS engine in the Tahoe is fundamentally a great motor. It's the same LS family that powers everything from fleet trucks to performance cars. Reliable, simple, proven. But GM added AFM, Active Fuel Management, to meet fuel economy targets. Here's what AFM does. At steady highway speeds, it shuts off cylinders 1, 4, 6, and 7. The engine runs on 4 cylinders instead of 8. To do that, it uses a set of collapsing lifters, special hydraulic components that deactivate on command. Those lifters are the problem. Under repeated heat cycles and oil pressure changes, the AFM lifters wear faster than standard lifters. When they fail, metal debris circulates through the engine. That debris doesn't just damage the lifters. It damages the camshaft, the cylinder heads, sometimes the entire rotating assembly. What starts as a tick ends as an engine replacement. The repair costs are not small. Depending on how far the failure progresses before it's caught, owners are looking at anywhere from $3,000 to $8,000 at an independent shop. At a dealership, some owners report bills past $10,000. GM issued technical service bulletins acknowledging the issue. That is not the same as a recall. No formal recall was ever issued, which means if your Tahoe's warranty has expired, and at 80,000 to 120,000 miles it usually has, that bill is yours. One thing that makes this worse, the failure doesn't always announce itself immediately. Many owners report a subtle lifter tick that comes and goes for months. Some shops misdiagnose it. By the time the real cause is identified, the damage is already done. We're past the halfway point, and here's where this gets more useful. There is a fix. And there are specific Tahoe years where this problem doesn't exist at all. Number 1 on that list is going to surprise most people. Stay with me. If you already own a 5.3L Tahoe from 2014 to 2021, here's what actually works. Option 1. AFM Delete with a tune. A performance tune can permanently disable the AFM system, keeping all 8 cylinders active at all times. Cost: roughly $400 to $600 at a reputable shop. This removes the root cause entirely. Option 2. Preventive oil discipline. If you're not ready to tune the vehicle, run full synthetic oil, 5W30, and change it every 5,000 miles without exception. AFM lifter failures are accelerated by oil degradation. Clean oil doesn't guarantee survival, but dirty oil almost guarantees failure. Option 3. Upgraded lifter replacement. If the lifters are already ticking, replace them with Delphi or Comp Cam's replacement lifters and simultaneously delete AFM with a tune. This is the complete fix. Do it right once and the problem is gone permanently. That's not a knock on the 5.3L engine. That engine, without AFM, is one of the most proven V8s in the American truck market. The issue is one specific system layered on top of an otherwise solid motor. Now the Tahoe years that dodge this problem entirely. 2007 to 2013. These Tahoes carry the older 5.3 LLS that predates the AFM system's most problematic implementation. You still get AFM in some trims, but the lifter design is more forgiving and documented failure rates are significantly lower. High mileage examples, 180 to 250,000 miles, show up consistently in owner forums without major engine work. 2021 and newer, GM redesigned the engine for the 2021 Tahoe, moving to the new 5.3L L84 with dynamic fuel management, DFM. It's a different system with different hardware. The 2014 to 2020 AFM lifter problem does not apply. It's too early to call the L84 bulletproof at high mileage, but it is a clean break from the previous failure pattern. The years to avoid, 2014 through 2020 with the 5.3L and AFM enabled. That's the window. If you're buying used in this range, the AFM check is non-negotiable before you sign anything. If you're shopping for a used Tahoe right now, here are the 3 things you check before making an offer. Check 1. Pull the VIN and look for TSB history. GM's technical service bulletins are public record. Run the VIN through a free TSB database and look for bulletin numbers 6/10NA085 or 100601-008. If they're flagged and unaddressed, walk away or negotiate hard. Check 2. Cold start oil pressure check. Start the vehicle cold. If you hear a lifter tick within the first 30 seconds that fades after warm-up, that's early stage AFM lifter wear. It is not normal. It is not break-in noise. It is the beginning of the failure sequence. Check 3. Ask for oil change records. The owners who avoided this problem are the ones who changed oil on schedule with full synthetic. No records is a red flag. Sporadic records with conventional oil is a bigger one. A clean Tahoe in the safe year ranges, well-maintained, AFM disabled, or never stressed, is still one of the best full-size SUVs you can buy. The problem is specific. The fix is known. The buyers who get hurt are the ones who didn't know to look. If you own a Tahoe with the 5.3L V8, drop your model year and your mileage in the comments. I'm tracking exactly when this failure starts showing up most, and the data from real owners is more useful than any forum post. And if you're in the market for a used full-size SUV, hit subscribe. We break down the data on reliability, depreciation, and long-term ownership costs every single week. I'll see you in the next one.